If you've got a $500,000 budget and you're deciding between buying in Philadelphia or heading out to the suburbs, this video is going to save you a lot of confusion because the difference is huge. Same money, totally different lifestyle, totally different house, totally different day-to-day reality.
And neither option is like better, but one is usually way better for you. So listen up. Let's start with what $500,000 actually buys you inside the city. In Philadelphia, that budget usually lands you somewhere in like the renovated row home or solid condo popular neighborhoods like Fishtown, East Passyunk, Fairmount, Manayunk. You're typically looking at like 2 to 3 bedrooms, updated finishes, maybe a finished basement, and if you're lucky, maybe a roof deck. What you're not getting is a big yard with like massive tons of extra space. In the city, you're paying for more like location, walkability, access, restaurants, coffee shops, parks, nightlife, all this stuff within like a walkable distance to your own house. So the ability to walk or bike anywhere is very realistic. Now let's take that same $500,000 and throw it out to the suburbs. And so we'll move just outside the city. So in the suburbs, these places like Lower Merion, Media, Cherry Hill, that budget usually buys you a detached single family home. Think like 3 or 4 bedrooms, more square footage, a driveway, a yard, maybe even a garage. It's quieter, more spread out, and often tied to stronger school districts. So the trade-off, you're going to be driving more, a lot more. And this is kind of where the lifestyle decision really kind of becomes a deciding factor. So city living, you've got faster, more social, more efficient. Many buyers will ditch their car entirely. I have a lot of clients with no cars, or they'll barely use it. Versus the suburbs, where suburban living is calmer and more space oriented, but errands take planning and the car becomes more like your best friend. Neither life's really wrong. It's just, you know, they're just different lifestyles with different personalities. There's also some cost differences that people don't always think about. The city may come with a lower purchase price, but you're dealing with city wage taxes, parking realities, an older housing stock. The homes here in Philadelphia are not in their youth, to say the least. Suburban homes may have higher property taxes, but they'll have fewer city-specific expenses. So usually like make or break a deal, but they absolutely do affect the monthly financial feelings you may have. So who wins? So if you value walkability, culture, being in the middle of everything, having a high frequent social life, Philadelphia is pretty hard to beat. I mean, if you want space, quiet in the backyard for your dog or for your kids that they can actually use, the suburbs is probably going to make more sense for you. Biggest mistake I do see buyers make isn't choosing the city over the suburbs or vice versa. It's actually choosing a home that doesn't match the way they actually live or want to live. This is a conversation I have with buyers every single week, especially people relocating from like out of state who don't like understand how different these options really actually are. If you're trying to figure out where your $500,000 works best for you and your lifestyle, and not just like on paper, I'm happy to help you compare the options honestly. No pressure, no sales pitch, just clarity. See you guys on the next one.